Let's recenter the seat. That's better. Cool. Let's put these down. I'm going to put on my kneeboard so I can see the chat. Because I just use my my smartphone and I strap it onto my kneeboard. And that is how I see what you guys are all saying. Clear something transparent. Excellent. Like, I didn't want to say glass, but I'm going to say glass. I was trying to think of something intellectual to say. But anyway, how is everyone today? What's been going on? Cookie and I have been doing some keybind stuff for DCS. So I'm looking forward to hearing how Cookie gets on over the week. Because he's got the Black Hawk to fly. Hell yeah. Black Hawk and the big Hercules, which has a heads-up display, which is pretty cool. So today we are Yankee 1-1. Let's throw some equipment on here. Cool. So we've got the cannon, got external fuel underneath, which I wanted that to be... Oh, actually, I wonder. So I wanted the center pylon to be a Maverick, but I'm wondering if I just can't put a Maverick on there. So let's see if we can put Maverick somewhere else. AGM-88. No, that's not what I want. That's an anti-rad. Anti-rad. 65. Yeah. Oh, no, that's the cluster missile. Oh, I didn't put it. Click AGM-65. There we go. That is what we want. Oh, we can chuck 3 on. Hell yeah. Back. Now we're going to throw on the TGP. Cool. What's keybind? It's like when you assign the letter G on your keyboard to toggle landing gear up and down. Oh, cool. That's so. Sharing flight sim with family members is I'm actually really passionate about it because that's how my dad and I spend time at the moment, because he lives about a 6-hour drive from where I live, and when we both get time to fly together, like that's what we do. We fly the free Mustang in DCS together, which is really cool. So you saying, Cookie, that your dad flew the the Herc with head traffic, and he was amazed, and took off with JTO and landed in a field. That's cool, man. And when you say JTO, are you talking about jet assisted takeoff? Let's go. Livery. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, we want the cool one. Eagle team. I like that one. Let's see what the briefing says. I'll read this out to you guys. Welcome to the target practice mode of Open World Combat version 2. In this mode, you are free to safely practice taking out air, ground, and naval targets with your friends, or fly over to the designated combat zones to practice multi-plane engagements and work on your teamwork. Ammo is infinite with a 30-second reload. Next. Targets near your airbase will not shoot back and will respawn shortly after they are destroyed. Combat zones are set up around the chain of islands, designed to help hone your skills. Targets in these zones will shoot back. To find these combat zones, hit the waypoint button on the objective page in your aircraft. Combat Zone 1. I wish that it would show where it is on the map. Because we're just going to have to use our information pages. Combat Zone 1, low threat airbase. This airbase has a single man-pads unit and 2 fighter aircraft ready to scramble. Destroy the storage tents, the fighters, and the man-pads unit to successfully complete this. Combat Zone 2, mid-threat strike. The enemy has a small and lightly defended army base near the other end of our island. It is defended by short-range air defense units as well as a VTOL aircraft ready to scramble. Eliminate all enemy units at this base. Combat Zone 3, high-threat raid. There is an enemy airbase near the outskirts of the island chain. It is defended by an integrated long-range SAM system, patrolling fighters, and stealth fighters ready to scramble. You only need to destroy the 4 storage tents at the airbase to complete this. Heck yeah, that's cool. Alright. Oh yeah. He hopped on your PC and used the track IR. Cool. Yeah, jet ass takeoff. With some help, but did really well. That's cool. Has your dad flown before? Glad to catch some VTOL VR stream to see some gameplay, but you'd love to play this with VR once you get the money and upgrade it. Okay, man. So if money's the issue, get a Quest 2. Like at the moment, what I can see is really good. Where the Quest 2 lets itself down is if you can't figure out how to get the center of your eyes aligned with the center of the lenses in the headset, because that is the only position where you get visual acuity or sharpness of image. And that's and because there's so many people that, and the other thing too is that there are only 3 interpupillary distance settings. So there's like a wide, a middle, and a short. And so I'm actually in between the short and the middle. So one of my eyes can see really good, everything's really sharp, and the other one is just ever so slightly blurry, which is why I recommend, if you've got the cash, get a Quest 3, because you don't have that issue. Like you can change the interpupillary system settings with I'm pretty sure it's a dial, so it's incremental as opposed to just 3 settings. But the other thing is too, it's got a different type of lens, so it's not blurry if you're not looking directly through the middle of it, which is really cool. But it's just shy of $1,000. So if you're strapped for cash, go for the Quest 2. Deal with having to set it up a little bit better than the Quest 3, and you'll still have a really good flight sim experience. But knowing the hardware that you've got, Cookie, you might need to upgrade, I think, your graphics card before you can do that. You don't know if your dad has properly flown before sim or real life, but he gets the hang of it pretty good. Sweet, man. Like, at the end of the day, if he's having fun, that's all you need. So we're going to jump into this thing. Oh, this is cool. So, VTOL VR has just had an update. So there will be things that I will have to figure out what's going on. There's Cloud. That is cool. There is a... Wow. I did not know that was a thing. That was cool. There's an up-front controller. In previous versions, I'm pretty sure this was it was just these autopilot buttons, like in this middle bit, so these numbers weren't here. So that's really cool. We've got a couple of extra things, like on the comms, there's a frequency setting. So we can dial in a frequency. So that's cool. I'm going to turn my intercom on, so if someone jumps in, then we're good to go. Team falls right up, volume's right up. I'll set that to team. Wings are down. Oh, wow, look at this thing. That paint job is so cool. Oh, this is going to be a mint session. Cool. Okay, so let's turn this thing on. So we've got a main battery switch, so we'll turn that on. Cool. All that stuff is good to go. I heard a clicky thing. Oh, it's all the systems turning on, so that's cool. Let's turn on the APU. We'll bring the canopy down. Cool. We're going to set control to override. Cool. Waiting for the RPM for the APU to settle. Cool, it's at max. Let's get the engine on. Wait for that RPM to come up. Cool, and that's settled. Nice, bring that down. Let's turn on our MFDs, our displays. I'm going to set that to fuel, set that to RWR. We'll put nav on the right hand page. We'll zoom out a little bit. We'll put... What am I going to put on the left? Let's just make sure, yeah, we're a smooth look. Cool. Make sure that's good start. I want to set it to radar. and we'll turn the radar on a little bit later on down the track. You've got a part list for what you need, but you calculate about 2.5 for a new CPU, MOBO, GPU, RAM, and monitor. Okay, but once you find a job, save some money, 3.5k will be enough for upgrade and VR. You won't need to worry about expenses, you can just have all income. Yeah, hell yeah. That is cool. Let's turn the HUD on. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. I'm going to turn the HMCS, head-mounted sublink system, and so with my hand, I'm going to hold the visor down using the hand, and this is really cool. And we can see the waypoint. We've got a waypoint set over here. So I'm going to set that as the sensor of interest, and with the throttle, we'll just grab that and using. Oh no, we have to use this one. Here we go. Cool. So that's got. So that waypoint over there is the end of the green line right there. So that's pretty cool. But that's not where I want to go. Brakes on, yes, we go. I'm just going to turn off the HMCS for a bit while I try and figure my life out. So we want to go objective, high threat. I'm not ready for that stuff yet. Mid, low, dummy targets. Yeah, let's go dummy targets just to begin with. Set that as waypoint. Go home. We're going to go nav. Oh, what? Oh, so that's where the dummy targets are. Roger. Okay, let's seek out and close with a little bit more of a challenge than the dummy targets. Low threat, airbase, 7 things to hit. Waypoint. Ah, cool. It changed something on here too. That's cool. Yo. Let's set that as soy. So it's taking us. Ooh. Over here, which is cool. Sick. Cool. Alright, I'm just going to put that in there. Cool. What else do we need to set up? We need to set up flaps we can do as we walk. I'm pretty sure that's everything we need. Yeah, this game does look great. I mean, yeah, it's not as detailed as DCS, but if I threw this into public, which I might do one run, come back and set up a new server as public, and then you can just see how quickly people can just flood into it. Do I know what every single button does? No, I'm still very much learning it, but what I do have is a fundamental understanding of how aircraft works, which is why I've got a good idea of where to look for things. But if you see a thing and you're like, I don't know what that is, ask me in the chat and I'll do everything in my power to figure it out. When it comes to VR, more specifically Quest 3, do I connect it with Steam and just launch with Steam VR? Yeah, okay, cool. Good question. So, there is an app in the Oculus... Oh, sorry, it's the Meta Quest. There's a Steam app on the Meta Quest headsets now. So, you can tether your headset to your PC using the Steam app instead of using the Meta Quest app. So you can effectively connect your headset to the PC using Steam VR. I also have a router in bridging mode. So I'm not in my house. I'm in the garage of where I live, and I've just turned it into my VRA facility. I'm still trying to come up with a better name than facility. Sometimes I say hangar. So the point of that is that it's got a 5 gigahertz connection instead of, well, it's got 2.4 as well, but I use the 5 gigahertz connection to connect to my headset, and that's why everything is so smooth. Yeah, and because of the simple graphics, that's why everything is as good as it is. What would make my absolute day is this. With, I don't know if you've seen it, but Tactical Assault VR. So this combined with that, and then like an equivalent version of insert really good armored vehicle Armored Fighting Vehicle Simulator as well. So basically Arma 3 with simplified graphics in VR. That is, I would love that. Alright, let's go for a fly. Brake lock off. Cool. I'm using my index fingers as the brakes, and then for the rudder pedals, I'm using the left thumbstick as well. Have we got... Let's see if we can raise ATC. And so this is our call sign here, Yankee 11. ATC, Yankee 11. Request takeoff.
Copy. Taxi to runway 21.
Taxi runway 21, Yankee 11. That is cool. Okay, cool. So let's... Where is... Oh, if we turn this up, that's gonna tell us where it is, which is really cool. But we can also use the map, and we'll just go and confirm. Is it gonna tell us the actual number? It doesn't quite, but that's okay. So leave that there. Cool. Okay, let's go flying. Very professional. Thank you, Bree. Nothing coming from the left. Oh, I'm just blown away by the clouds in this. It's so good. A little bit of brakes as we come up to the taxiway. Still nothing coming from the left. Wait a minute. What's our clearance? I thought he said 2-1, not 0-3, but that's sending us down there. 2-1's that way. Okay. Give it a little bit of juice. And bring it around to the left. The other thing we can do is we can check on here. Haha, so it's telling us to do this, which isn't very helpful, because that just tells us to go into the middle of the runway. So we're going to go down the end here. Yeah, the clouds do look very good. Does VTOL VR have AI traffic with VoIP? So it has ATC with VoIP. So it, I've literally turned nothing extra on. Like someone was telling me a little while back that it needed like Windows speech recognition turned on or something like that, but it doesn't. I've just this is pretty much out of the box. I've done not a heck of a lot of tweaking or tuning to get this going. But yeah, I literally just used, just talked to ATC and it talked back, and it was amazing. And that's what I want DCS to have, but it hasn't got it. Cool. This
Yankee 11 tower, cleared for takeoff at runway 21.
Oh, so good. Clear takeoff runway 21, Yankee 1. Awesome. Come on. I haven't got my brakes on or anything. Why is it having a little bit of difficulty? I'm looking for the threshold down this way. HMCS is starting to annoy me a little bit, so we'll just turn that off real quick. Windsock. Is looking like there's a gentle breeze, which is good, so we're definitely on the right runway. Probably taxiing a little bit fast. Cool, line up. I want to ride the line, as a very wise flight instructor once taught me. Brakes on, here we go. Yes, there we go. Alright, let's do our checks. Flap set, takeoff, bar hook up. Cool, those are all good. Fuel port is closed. This thing doesn't have, what's it called, pitot switch, it's all automatic in these ones. Wings are down, cool, and let's spool her up a little bit with the brakes on. Cool, brakes off, max throttle, we are going afterburner. I'll read your message in just a minute there, Cookie. Cool, everything's looking good. And 150 knots, rotate. Come on, girl, up we go. There we go. We are in the sky. Bring your gear up, bring your flaps up. Come on, keep it level. We're out of afterburner, cool. Gear up, lights out, flaps up. After takeoff checklist complete. So let's turn on the radar because I know that we've got a bad guy somewhere nearby. That's still holding on. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's reset it. Zoom out. There we go. We got someone off to the left. Rolling left. Let's turn on the HMCS now. Oh, that's cool. Orange brackets are bad things, so we'll come back and have a jam at hitting that with a Maverick. Cool. Stall warning. We're barely even turning. Easy, girl. Set this as soy. Oh, I've lost it. Afterburner, let's click it in. Hey, there's a bad thing up there. Cool, we've targeted it. Let's go. And master arm. What weapon system we're using? Falcon. What do you guys want? You guys want a guns kill or you want a sidewinder kill? What do you guys want? An AMRAAM kill? Let's keep that out of afterburner for now. Let's demonstrate a guns kill. Let's get in there. So you see how there's that little, so the bore sight is the cross top center, the line coming down and there's a circle. You need to put the circle inside the square, but also, I need to wait to be in range, and so there's a little, it's like an inner circle tape sort of thing is what I'll call it. And that tells us that we're in range. At the moment, we're not in range. So we're just closing in on it. I feel like we should be in range because we can see it. Oh yeah, see, there's the inner tape, which tells me we're in range. That's nice. Ah, there's two things there. Cool. So this has just got very Top Gun-ish, hasn't it? So we need the dot in the middle. Almost had it. Come on, Maverick. Oh, this is cool. Reacting to where I'm going. A little bit of speed brake. Camel. Well, that's a hit. Cool. What about this other one? So that's a skill that I need to learn is how do I, there we go. That's what I want. That's it. Cool. Right. have a look at where's our targeting pod. Do we need to give it power? No signal. So let's go. Let's forward. Set it soy. Ah, there we go. There's a power button. That's what I wanted. Cool. Yo, okay, sweet. Now we can put that over on the thing in the city. Cool. There it is. There. Change our weapon to the optical. Zoom in. Cool. Yeah. I mean, alright, let's come in and throw some anger down at those. Some over there too, that's cool.
Shoot.
Firing. That one. Yeah, come on, let's go Maverick. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. Awesome. Cool. Now there are other things. Let's roll right. Too close for missiles, switching to guns. You know how to use the 2 lines between the crosshair? Cool. Just gonna slow. This thing, it tends to stall really easily, and I think it's just because of the weight that I've got on it. Off a gun target. Roger. So I think this thing keeps stalling out. Or it keeps on giving the stall warning. Let's see if we can get that thing on. That's wrong. Thank you. Because of the weight that's on it.
Shoot.
Yo. Oh, apparently there's something else down here. That's a hit. Cool. What are those things? What is it? Whatever it is, cool. Have I heard of Air New Zealand's Mangatari pilot cadetship? No, I haven't. Tell me about it. VTOL VR must use similar voice recognition to Phasmophobia to talk to ghosts. Oh, that sounds pretty damn cool, actually. I think we've done enough practice actually, so head on to the objective. Switch back to air, get check on the radar, and punch that out to 64 so we can head over to the first waypoint. Let's turn on, let's go heading at altitude on the autopilot, and that way we can go heads down and look at some stuff. Because I got a message from someone. What we don't have is an infinite fuel, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. This is all looking good. Let's come out of burner. thank you for the flawless 10 out of 10 takeoff. It wasn't. I disagree, but thank you. We'll pile it off. Let's bring this in. We're less than 12 miles from targets. Set that as soy. Sense of interest. And you know what else? We'll actually set this to the targeting pod now. Let's go forward. Set it as soy for now. I've got to figure out how. There. Cool. All these clouds are obscuring our vision as well. Alright, let's see what we got down here. Come on, target it. Yo, okay, good, that's what I want. Oh, there's some bad negative G's there.
Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
That's a miss.
Chap, flare.
There's the missile.
Chap, flare. Chap, flare. Chap, flare. Shoot.
Fox 2. There's some flares.
Missile launch. Over D, flare. Over D. Chap, flare.
Oh, there it is.
Chap, flare.
Keep punching it. Let's go.
Shoot.
Fox 2. It's a hit. Alright.
Missile launch.
There she is.
Chap, flare.
Oh, that was lucky. Alright, so that is the thing that we want to kill first. So let's get out of dodge. Bring it around. Yep, that's so easy.
Missile launch.
No, no.
Chap, flare.
Whoa.
Chap, flare. Chap, flare. Missile launch. Chap, flare.
That was lucky. Rifle. Did that get it? Looks like it. Alright. Let's see if we can get a guns kill all these things. Oh no.
Altitude. Altitude.
That's one.
Altitude. Plug. Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Tell you what, that's not good for the plane.
Altitude.
Alright, I'm just gonna destroy these things, and then we'll talk some more shop. What's happening? Come on. Had a girl.
Altitude. 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 Plug. Altitude. Plug. Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
I feel like there's something down there that's
Altitude.
a bad thing. But maybe it's just a windsock. Objective complete. Low threat headings. ATC Yankee 1-1. Request landing.
Yankee 1-1. Tower, copy. Fly heading 061. Expect runway 03.
061 expecting runway 03, Yankee 1-1. Cool, so we're just going to head back to base, rearm, refuel, and then we'll go hit the next one. Let's hit 061. Cool, and we'll go heading altitude. Hands off, sweet, okay, we'll go. Let's pull that out of burner as well. New accelerated training for 18-year-olds to reach ATR 72-600 rating in 14 months. Whoa! At Arizona and Dubai for 53k bank loan, and Air New Zealand pays the other fees. And 53k is only 20% of what it costs. Holy moly! That's interesting. It's really cool. I think it's really cool because it's making the flight industry become accessible to young people, which is cool. Only 30 people get accepted by 2025, but since you won't be 18 by then, you're hoping they do another lot in 30 in 2026. Cool, man. What I would say is just be patient. Just be patient. Focus on what you need to do now to make you the most competitive person. Oh, it's been reset. That's cool. To be the most competitive person when you get the opportunity. That's what I'd say to that. By the way, with the wavy lines for gun targeting and dogfights, you put the two lines at the wingtips at the end of the lines at the end of the lines furthered from the cross point to kill. So that's called the funnel, and that's what you use if you don't have a radar lock. You do love how VTOL VR air traffic is basically instant. Yeah, it's really cool. Absolutely. You're just focusing on NCA and waiting for an opportunity. Absolutely, man. That is some good stuff that you're doing. Focus on what you need to do to be the most competitive applicant. You just keep, just do at least one thing every day to keep you at that competitive level, and you get there eventually. Yeah, man, the funnel's what you can use if you can't get a radar lock. If you do get a radar lock, use the circle.
Yankee 1-1. Tower, clear to land at runway 03.
Clear to land runway 03, Yankee 1-1. Right. Now we're going to set up for landing. So we're pretty much joining base. Waiting for speed below 250 to extend gear and flaps. So the speed brake out. We might have to do one right hand actually. So do that. Keep it level. Lead that speed off a lot quicker. Maybe it was 250. I think it was 250. Gear, flaps, take off. Give her a little bit of power because we want to land. Feels like it's just dropping out of the sky. It's because they're vertical. There we go. Let's pull back on the stick. Still loading. Needs a little bit more. There we go. So I want to be landing. Where are you getting the beans? There we go. Alright. Out of burner. It's upset because we're turning. Because when you put on G-forces onto the plane, it increases the stall speed across the wing. Because you effectively, when you're putting more G-forces, you're increasing the effective gravity, which means that the wing needs to generate more lift to maintain level flight. Cool. Speed down. That's looking not half bad. Cool, we're lined up. Flaps on landing. Go. A little bit more fuel into the nozzle. There we go, that's what I want. Nice and gentle. Just bring the nose up. There we go. There we go. Brakes on. Bringing it down to a safe speed.
Welcome back. Follow the taxi path to your parking area.
Let's vacate left. It hasn't given us a taxi instruction, but let's zoom in. Oh, yo, it's given us one there. We don't know what this part of the taxiway is called though, but we're just following the pre-planned instructions that it's given us. And it'll get us safely over to the hangar to refuel, and then I'll have a look at what yarns we're spinning. Carrier Command 2 is really cool. Is Carrier Command, is that one where it's kind of like an RTS, but you can also deploy as the things, as like your tanks, and you can be dismounted? Oh, Bree's got to go. Cool. Fun stream always. Looks fun. It is fun. I love the education side. Can't wait for the next one. Awesome. Thanks for coming, Bree. I actually really appreciate it when you come and ask good questions. Bit low for the glide slope, yeah. I really wish they'd put a turboprop in this, but it's not really going to add any value to the larger VTOL VR community, I don't think. So it's just going to have to be me getting used to doing what I need to do in a jet, and that's okay. Oh, you know what else I'll do, just for kicks? I'll put the wings on. Heck yeah, that's sick. Right, this is our turn off here. Nice and steady, nice and slow. We don't want to go on the grass if we can help it. We want to ride the line of paint, like literally our butt scraping across the paint is what we're imagining. I love how there's that waypoint there. It's really good. And 3, 2, 1, brakes.
Ground crew standing by.
Heck yeah. Alright, ground crew, give me some stuff. Let's go brake lock on. And for this one, is it in the comms menu? Ground. Request rearm. Let's see if they can hear us. Ground crew, Yankee 1-1. Request rearm.
Sorry, sir. We can't help you while your engines are running.
Oh, that's so cool. Alright, let's... Actually, no. APU is what we wanted. We need to turn that off. So, engine coming off. Ground crew, Yankee 1-1. Request rearm. Ground crew, Yankee 1-1. Request rearm. No, maybe they're like, we already
Copy.
told you.
We'll get you set up.
Alright, here we go. Fuel. Oh, yeah, let's crank that up. Oh, can I go reload? Oh. Fuel? Are you gonna do my fuel? Fuel. There we go. Cool. Yep. Return to aircraft.
All set. Good hunting, sir.
That's so cool. And it's turned all my stuff off, which is really annoying. The APU's on though. Oh. Maybe I have to... Oh, it's got the main battery off. That's weird. Main battery on, APU on. Radar. Nav. Cool. APU's good. Engine coming on. Let's bring the wings down. Flaps set. Take off. Engine stable. APU off. Cool. Let's go into the objective menu. Not ready for high threat. We've just done... Yeah, we've done low threat, right? Yeah, we did. So we want to do mid threat. And we'll see how that goes. So we'll chuck that down as a waypoint. Nav. Where's it taking us? Set it as sensor of interest. Oh, cool. Oh, yo, that's sick. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. What do they got over there? Looks like it's just a city. I can't see any airfield stuff at all. Let's have another look at the objective menu. Practice a precision strike against an enemy encampment. So we're probably gonna... Yeah, okay. So we'll fly... Let's turn on the HMCS. So we're flying over that way. So we can probably set, instead of nav, we can have this set to the targeting pod, which is cool. Let's turn it off for now though, to protect it. Capture islands of an archipelago racing against enemy ships to capture enough islands to make weapons to fight the enemy carrier. And it has multiplayer, it sounds really cool. Turn that off for now, just sort of readjusting my headset because it's starting to hurt my face a little bit. Click fuel, yo, that's cool. Oh, MFD mirror, that's sweet. Cool. Alright. Let's go and say hello to people. Brake clock off. Got my toe brakes on. Sweet, that stuff looks all good. ATC Yankee 11, request takeoff.
Copy. Taxi to runway 03.
Taxi runway 03, Yankee 11. Let's turn this on. 03 is that way. This is definitely down the right hand end. Oh, cool. It's like really close, which is good. Give it a bit of juice. Can you use the rudder pedals too? I'm guessing that I'm not because I'm not in the same room with my PC. So I am in the same room as my PC, but I'm not using my rudder pedals. But that's not... So the rudder pedals are like the only physical input that you can connect. So my my Thrustmaster Pendula rudder pedals, I can use them. I just haven't set it up, and the reason why is because I've still got like my Thrustmaster Warthog HOTUS, my hands-on throttle and stick, all set up. So what I need to do is, if I want to use my rudder pedals for VTOL, I'm gonna have to take my my HOTUS out of the way, because like I physically can't I can't fly helicopters because I can't hold the collective, because the collective is like down here and I've got a HOTUS that I have to smash my hand through to grab it. So that's why I'm not using it. And I'm having...
Yankee 1-1 tower. Clear for takeoff at runway 03.
Clear takeoff runway 03, Yankee 11. I'm happy enough with just using the left thumbstick on the throttle for this. But if I start flying helicopters a little bit more, the AH-94 or the Dragonfly, then I would want to start using the Thrustmaster pedals for that. Cool. Full burn. I think I'm going to do another calibration as well. the tail, landing gear up, flaps up. Let's put the watermark on 10-degree mark. Cool. Landing gear up, lights out, flaps up. After takeoff checklist complete. We'll climb to. Let's climb to 10,000 feet and we'll roll left. Start going towards the objective. We'll turn on HMCS. Now let's see. Nav speed, interesting. So this has got a speed auto throttle on this as well, which is really cool. Oh, that's our objective over there. Cool. Can I use the rudder pedals? Oh, yeah, so I'll answer that question. Doesn't the MetaQuest 3 have a real-world camera to switch from IRL to in-game? So you'll be asking about the pass-through mode? I'll just see if... Oh, can I do it on this? No. So I'm using the Quest 2. One of the features of the Quest 2 is that, let's just get above these clouds real quick. One of the features of both quests is that you're supposed to double tap on the side of the headset and it's supposed to go to pass-through mode so you can look around at what is around you. The Quest 3 has got much better cameras than the Quest 2. The Quest 2 is grayscale, whereas the Quest 3 is full color. I don't know if it's like full 256 or whatever, but it's still really good. Cool. Let's keep coming up just a little bit, bring it out of burner. Cool, and we'll go altitude heading. Cool. Yeah, I was really blown away by the Quest 3 camera. Let's set that to targeting pod, turn it on, set forward, head. Oh, yo! You are talking dirty to me. Cool. Oh, that is so cool. Let's zoom right in. Ooh, what is that? That looks like... Oh, that's a VTOL thing. Cool. Let's arm. We want the AGM. We're going to wait until it... Can you see on the right-hand... The bottom right-hand corner, there's like... We call them staples. It's like just to the left of the vertical indicator. That is... So the big long line is the max range, and the small inner line, the smaller rectangle, is the...
Autopilot disengaged.
It must have been me pulling back on the stick. And so the smaller one is the... You have not got much chance of escaping from it, which is really cool. Yup, to use the in-game HOTUS, you're just using the VR remotes. That's correct. Because that's how you're getting hand movement. Yeah, I have wondered if it can use the let's turn autopilot off. If it can use the inbuilt hand tracking capability. What else is in this thing? What's that? That looks like an annoying thing, so I might hit that first. Oh, here we go.
Shoot.
Rifle.
Shoot.
Rifle.
Shoot.
Rifle.
Shoot.
Rifle. Is there anything else? Let's click altitude. The VTOL's going. It's a missile launch coming in. Turn on radar. Whoa, pretty sure that only just missed us. So still 2 things there. There's also a VTOL thing here. So we'll go and hit that. Fox 2. Alright, and those things, oh, those are just air bases, so we should be able to hit those with the Vulcan. Bleeding off heaps of speed.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Cool, we are
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Let's do an aileron roll and head back to, well, we don't even need to head back to base, do we? We could just go to the next one, see how badly we do at that. Dummy targets, mid-threat, high threat. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to achieve that. Oh, an ad hit you. Okay, let's see, what were we talking about? Let's just head home and see if we can let the autopilot take us home. ATC Yankee 1-1, request landing.
Yankee 1-1 tower, copy. Fly heading 008. Expect runway 03.
Fly heading 008, expecting runway 03, Yankee 1-1. 008 is 1. That dash there, thank you. Cool, alright, let's go heading out to nav. Bring that down to afterburner. And we'll see if that takes us home. That's cool. Cool. Yep. And to use the in-game HOTUS, you're just using the VR remotes. Yep. That's how I'm getting hand movement. Yep. Also, aren't there hand tracking gloves for DCS? Yeah, Capto gloves. I haven't gone looking for them yet, but I think that would be a really cool. Let's go safe. Turn the radar off. I think that would be a really cool thing to if they get that technology sorted, like quite reliable. Let's just lose some altitude here. We'll turn autopilot off. Cool, 10 miles from the field. So we'll start descending. Oh, yo, look at our HSI, that's cool. Let's turn off that, because that's annoying. Oh, hang on. I feel like we're going the wrong way. We come this way to line. Let's go gear.
Yankee 1-1 tower, clear to land at runway 03.
Clear to land runway 03, Yankee 1-1. So with 3-degree glide slopes on. So we're talking about Capto gloves, right? I haven't tried them. I want to try them. I don't know where to get them from. I haven't really invested any time in trying to figure that out though. Just because I've had so many other things going on. But it would be a really cool thing to try and figure out. Cool, that's probably enough there. Sweet, we are lined up. Let's set flaps to landing. And that's probably good there. Bring the pitch ladder up. We're still a little bit high on the glide slope. Pappy lights would be cool, but even then, pappy lights. Here we go. Pappy lights guide you into the. I think it's the 1,000 meter. That was. Oh man, I should have given it a little bit of juice. because our vertical speed was like 1,000 feet per second, and
Welcome back.
You
Follow
wanna
the
be
taxi path
aiming-
to your parking area.
vacate to taxi area Yankee 11. I think it depends on the aircraft, but when I was doing some flying training, we were looking for, I think it was a vertical speed of, it was either 850 or 750. And yeah, if your vertical rate was 1,000, instructors taking control. Let's put the wings up, bring it around to the left, taxi down to the end. I love it how it comes up as a caution. Oh, that's not even a caution, that's a warning. Warning? Master warning? Master caution. Yeah, warning is warning is the one that if you don't do something about it, you're gonna die, or the aircraft's gonna be seriously damaged. So the reason why that would be coming up as a warning in this is because if you went to take off with your wings folded, you're not taking off. You're just disappearing off into the ether. Oh, the VR, yeah, okay, cool. So the hand tracking, so the Meta Quests have got hand tracking, but for whatever reason, I haven't seen it translate into Steam VR, so you can't, from what I understand at the moment, you can't use the Meta Quest hand tracking function.
Ground crews on station.
Brake lock, hand off the throttle, let's turn the APU on and the engine spooling off. I was just really lucky that there was enough power coming through the APU there. Ground crew, Yankee 11, rearm.
Copy. We'll get you set up.
That was cool. Alright. Cool, that's cool.
You're good to go. Bring her home in one piece.
Awesome. So I don't know why the battery was off. Because the APU was left on. Yeah, did I actually explain the VR hand tracking or not? I can't remember. I think I've tried to explain it twice and have been interrupted by my shenanigans. Capto gloves would be cool for DCS, though that way you don't need to worry about the mouse at all. Yeah, that's what I would love. Because you can still put your hands on your physical HOTUS, and then you can reach out and do the button pressing and the stuff like that, like what you can in VTOL. Flaps set one. Pappy lights would be cool, but you'd use a mixie of Pappy and angle of attack indicator and vertical speed to land. Yes, 100%. The Strike Eagle in DCS, you're landing using the angle of attack indicator and the vector indicator on your HUD. Stream stuttering a lot. It could be either one of us, man, to be honest. I don't know. Everything looks smooth in my headset, but it could be my internet going out. But it could also be yours as well. I'm not sure. I don't think it's me. No, the PC looks all good. Cool. Okay, we are going to be daring, and we're going to try and go and hit the high threat. So the aim of the game is to hit the storage tents. So hit waypoint. Nav. It's over that way somewhere. Sense of interest. It's over there. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. We can see that there is a fighter in the air. Cool. Okay. Sweet, let's set this to targeting pod now. Forward. Turn the power off to protect it. Everything else is looking good. Alright. Let's go hit a thing. Sweet, wheel brakes are on. Brake lock coming off. ATC Yankee 11. Request takeoff.
Copy. Taxi to runway 03.
Taxi runway 03, Yankee 11. Yeah, more of the internet rather than the game, yeah. It could be the Twitch servers as well, because I've had issues with the Twitch servers before. And given that there's been a little bit of internet unrest lately as well, like I couldn't access my my ASB app the other day, which was really weird because I've never had any problems with my banking apps.
Yankee 11. Tower. Clear for takeoff at runway 03.
Clear takeoff runway 03, Yankee 1. Lining up, just bring the wings down. Cool, that's looking goodish. These brakes. Bring us, okay. You're being sensitive. Okay, cool. So, before I take off, I'm just gonna get comfy in my chair, and I'm gonna recalibrate my seat. Whoa! And that is not what I wanted. Cool, let's just turn that brake lock on, take my hands off that, because, yeah, I don't want it to be idle, so let's just recalibrate that again. That's even closer, so that's not what I wanted. There we go. I feel like that's better. I have to reach really far to hit that that afterburner though. So we'll try here. Cool. I feel like that is a lot better. Cool, okay, flaps are good. We're all looking good. Let's turn, okay, we'll cage that. We're gonna, APU is off. Cool, brake lock off, wings are down. Cool, alright, here we go. Punch it. Flaps up, gear up, lights out. We'll just climb to 10,000 feet. Let's turn HMCS on, so it's telling us where to go, which is cool. Let's put some power onto our targeting pod. I wonder if I can leave that to waypoint. Yeah, we can. That's awesome. Let's turn the radar on. How far away is the waypoint? 42. We'll set that to 32 for now. Good. ASB issue was because of a CrowdStrike issue. Yeah. Could be Twitch. Antivirus service provider pushed an update that ended up crashing. Oh, really? Is that what it was? I feel like that is not cool. let's maintain 400 knots in the climb. So now we're using pitch to control our speed. And we just want it to settle on 400. It's still going down. Climbing through, I want to say let's go up to even 20,000 feet. Set that aside. Just about within radar range, which is cool. Starting to get some picture on the camera, and let's level out at 20,000. And that's what we want right there. Cool. Oh, there's something starting to actually hit nav. That's cool. Ooh, it was something there and then it disappeared. Set that aside. It's an armless thing. Bring her out a burner. Uh, 23 miles. Is a cloud in the way? No, there's a hill in the way. Well, there we go.
Shoot.
That's what we want. Alright.
Autopilot disengaged.
Heck yeah, it is. Now, I don't know if there's two or...
Pitbull.
Maybe it's three. That's all my hammerheads.
Missile launch. Chaff, flare, pitbull. Pitbull, chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Over to chaff, flare. Chaff, flare.
It looks like Splash 2. So now, we're gonna cruise over the top of this hill. See if we can get see if we can get a side picture to the DS thing.
Missile launch. Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare.
Hopefully it's not
Altitude.
selected radar.
Altitude. Pull up.
Sorry. I don't know what we're talking about.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Oh, there's a thing down
Altitude.
there.
Altitude.
How do I
Altitude.
do this? Head?
Altitude.
Oh, gimbal limit. Okay, that's silly. Oh, there's two fighters up there.
Pull up.
That's silly.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Pull up. Altitude. Launch. Pull up. Altitude. Flare. Pull up. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Ah! Come on, cool. Ah, so close. Oh, is that a fighter that's on?
Missile launch.
Oh.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
I've even got chaff.
Altitude. Chaff. Clear. Pull up.
That's one.
Altitude. Chaff. Flyer. Altitude. Pull up.
Oh,
Altitude.
right. Let's,
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, there he is.
Altitude.
Oh, this is a very bad aspect. Alright, maybe.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, there's both of them.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Come on.
Altitude.
You got this.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, let's go.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Altitude.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not good.
Shoot.
Holy moly.
Shoot.
That's one.
Shoot.
What's this other one doing? Oh, they're trying to do some... He's doing some funky shit. Come on, straight up. This is not good. Good night. I should have ejected is what I should have done. Ah, that was cool though. Searching up what I can to get some info. Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming along, Cookie. I appreciate you coming in and watching stuff. And I might conclude the stream there and go to bed myself. Ah, but that's cool. 24 kills. It's a good practice night. We got some air-to-air and some air-to-ground. I just feel like the... So that's the T-55, which is like a futuristic T-45 trainer aircraft. I just feel like it doesn't quite have the juice, like the thrust, that other aircraft have. But then on top of that, we had it laden with a couple of sidewinders, like a sidewinder on each wingtip, an AIM-120 on each wing, and then 3 Mavericks on either side of the wing as well. So that's actually quite a lot of weight. And then we had a fuel tank too. So, but anyway, thanks for coming out. If you have any questions, man, just put them in the Discord. Because the more good questions you ask, the more good stuff you'll learn. And I'll leave it at that. We'll catch you all later.